young man rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo reel. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You have it, you got it. Go snatch and start the line. Itching, drumming. Look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets. You can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet. This sugar. One man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo reel. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the flight of field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, easy to get rich or dead. Trying, this ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze I won't, I can't lose, ready, rest or a bed. Do what you can to do, make it next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Miami Dolphins. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Ready? Flag, here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Winston now to throw on first down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point, not exactly a thing of beauty, but it does ricochet home. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Down. 8-3. Check. Fresno. Hey, Delta. Bang. Check nickel. Shoot.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Go on. Check.
To throw on 3rd down, Lawrence. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 28.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Get ready. 18 Gator. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Lawrence. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of the... And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot.
Oh, get his ass out of here. Let's go. Oh, man. Come on now.
That touchdown was bullshit. Come on.
Oh man, okay.
You know
Every team in the
it
league
was.
wants to go
I'm
into the
just mad.
playoffs
I
on
knew I
that
should have
uptick.
benched this nigga.
Because a
Bro.
lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league.
Yeah,
Hey,
nah,
we're the
nobody
team
that
you
nigga-
need to deal with.
That nigga running back just got hurt. Get his ass out of here.
Problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they
Oh,
head
you
to the
fucked up.
And
playoffs.
confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right
Oh!
now. He's showing.
Oh, you talking about some bullshit?
I told you fucked up.
No, you got lucky on some bullshit.
Touchdown.
Nah, you fucked up.
That was not what you was trying to do. Get the fuck out of here.
Sanders,
I knew he was gonna get it.
82 yards.
You didn't know
And the
shit. You
Saints
got lucky
able
as
to
hell.
stretch that lead out further.
Partner, you know what the real
Lucky
key is
as
to
fuck.
stopping a good passing attack?
Nah, that's what that's called
Being able to
payback.
tackle.
No,
as
no,
soon as
Shouldn't
no.
have got that touchdown.
Didn't work out.
Oh yeah,
okay.
let's go.
Yeah.
That nigga ain't coming back.
Look, hey bro, I don't care about today. I care about the future.
A lot of
He not
route
injured
yardage
for
and a
next week.
touchdown there on the big play.
I don't need him, bro. I got Philip Lindsay, bro. You about to taste the wrath of Philip.
I ain't tasting no nigga. Ugh.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a
All right, let me
touchback.
send these blitzes on the way.
Come on.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Team 6. Team 6. Look at me. Go.
He too excited.
Yep, I'm waiting.
He
What's
ready.
up?
He ready.
First and 10. Lawrence. Got a man open.
Let's go.
Devontae Parker
Bro,
complete.
they
That was
are
luck too.
Down he goes,
Oh
but he takes
boy.
it up
Here
to
we
the
go.
40.
I
Give
ain't said
him
that was
15
good.
yards
That was
on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Oh, but best believe I'm gonna be there.
Oh
So
boy.
quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Oh, here
Sam.
we go.
Come. Ready.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
Oh.
Incomplete as
We
he
be with
was
the play
knocked
action,
as he
baby.
threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Oh, what?
It's
They
always
still
a
let that
battle.
go
Who's going
through?
on
What?
first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is
I'm
what
gonna
you're
need
aiming
Bolden
for.
to,
They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
So get the fuck out of here.
It's
That's what I'm talking about,
incomplete.
baby. We hit hard
A lot
over
of
here.
contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football
We hit
and
hard
bring
over
it
here,
into
baby.
his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Lawrence.
Wow.
Going down the middle, and it's complete.
Wow.
And this
Let's
is going to
go.
be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. He's such a good route runner. Shows
Sounds
his
like
air
a good one over there.
very proficient.
There's
And
a
a good
game over
pass.
here.
And you know what I've observed
First
over the
quarter.
years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are,
I'm running the same
confidence
play.
your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he
He's
can
running the
trust you
same play.
being in the right
I
spot.
will.
And they connected
All right.
there and picked up a first down.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Let's get some stoppage.
This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they look to throw.
Oh, get the fuck out of
Oh,
here.
come on.
Oh, that goddamn bouncing the
It's
fucking
on
ball
the
around.
Football there, and it's 2nd down.
But there is a
Niggas
certainty in
can't
this
catch
game.
worth a damn thing.
We know that
Bro,
Man,
that's
not
a
at all.
He's going to draw a
interception,
big-time
baby.
crowd.
Throws into double
Come on,
coverage there,
baby.
and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they
Come
were
on,
lucky to
Method,
get
let's
away
go.
with that one
Let's
where it just
go.
fell incomplete.
Let's go.
Or they're going to count on him to uncover blatant routes and make
Let's go, baby. Told you method, bro.
I'll take it. I'll definitely take it.
And a
Oh, you
big
think we-
turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Following the interception, Winston.
Let's go. Oh, come on.
Up there, altered
Yes,
the
sir.
ball flight, and it falls
Yes,
incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, here we
And that's
go.
when he's
We
gonna
got
be
lucky
happy
as
to
hell
have back.
again.
There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early
See, I ain't
downs like
shit,
that,
so I ain't got nothing to lose.
you need to be a
Everybody
little bit
expect me
more
to get my ass whooped.
Fortunately for
So
him, that's
you
true.
the one that's got all the pressure on you.
Not really.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And they'll get him down up past the 15. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance.
Oh,
They pick up another first down with that run.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Out of fucking bounds, damn!
To the 30-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got my oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah, when it was about to get some, bro.
Here's 2nd and
5. Walked in there, bro. You better treat my son rude.
Jameis to throw it.
Give it to me, come on!
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Walked in on his first time, too, bro.
You can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Come on!
Taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep
Man, I wish I had my fucking
like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And call that an even 50 yards on the play with 7 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Switch. Watch the eye.
Here's Breida. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. On 3rd down, Lawrence. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 2 yards is all he'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Why not?
It's 4th and 7.
So what's that mean?
You can't go for it.
Why not?
What quarter is it?
2nd quarter.
And he's down?
Just a touchdown.
8 points, not just a touchdown.
Bro, it's 4 minutes left.
They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Do it.
And they worked
It's a violation, bro. I'm telling you.
across the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Okay. Papers will be served.
On 1st down, Lawrence. On the right side, open is Gesicki. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On 1st down, here's Breida. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
53. Hey, lock it.
To throw on 2nd down, Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Throwing on 3rd and long, Lawrence.
Saw it, baby.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They go play action here on first down. And Thomas has it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent gain, 35 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. The first down throw for Winston. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 22.
Ready? Flag.
First down, Winston. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Winston. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Jason.
This field a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Not for me. Anybody for me.
You ain't be getting it too. It's okay.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
You ain't know what's up.
What you, AFC, NFC?
First down,
NFC,
Miami as they
know.
get set to start the drive. And a first half that really has not been kind of a late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
Stay in the AFC. Will it get too tough for you?
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Then he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
I don't understand how they just slide this nigga out the fucking way.
You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points.
My nigga was right there, and then
now you got to be careful.
Just slid off your man and they just let it slide right in without no contact.
Position they just took over with. And this one complete to Smith. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's a give to Lindsey running right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage, Winston. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Lawrence. Caught. It's Wilson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Leo.
Throwing on first down. Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 22. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they got themselves a first down.
Stars at the tight end position there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense. And guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Wilson's got it complete.
Can't count, son.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 34. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he going to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact sheet as well.
What?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. First carry for a Central Florida alum, Latavius Murray. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Make him say, oh, 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 oh.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Don't pick it out.
Boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, if more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
That's crazy.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Why would you do an animation?
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. That is caught at the 7. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Yeah, he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch.
Here we go. Thank you, Gator.
Man, I got you.
Cut. Mike's 50. Hey, let's get in that hole. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 3. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Durham Smythe, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Following the penalty, it's Murray. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Murray. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Check right, check right.
From the 41, Winston, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Raekwon McMillan coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Winston. It's caught. Smith. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Hold him.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Off the bootleg, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Back to the air on 2nd down. Lawrence. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their...
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
He better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Here's Davis running right.
Wow,
he's got it past the 30
the
before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, I dumped that.
They'll try the right side here with Davis. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Winston. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Now it's Lindsey, and that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
I ain't even made it to The Last of Us.
He's averaging just under 50
I ain't even made it, bro. I love to win games, bro. I'm about to be on this till I beat it.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or maybe just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Back to throw. Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Ready? Black 25. Hey, defense. Hey, defense.
What?
Wait.
Winston now after the fumble recovery. Going up top. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off inside the 10. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Now I got an interception.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Parker unable to get that one.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. Winston now 9 of 17 through the air. Not a great percentage, but it is 1st and 10. Complete. Smith has it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Winston here to throw. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he's going to go down as time has now run out in this game. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, You think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half.
Nope,
Fortunately,
not at all.
enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
Very poor game on my part.
So for the Saints,
No disrespect to
a
my
final
opponent.
win here means they'll finish at
feel like I shouldn't have needed that many
14-2.
yards.
And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, the loss is number 8 for them on the year. And it will be a disappointing finish to the regular season, no doubt.
Sure.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You sound crazy.
Oh!